guys? Joe Szymanski here. How do you like that, Mason Nation? Another big win for your Patriots today. Student section absolutely showed out. Go green and gold. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Onward to Victory podcast from Giant Killer. This is Joe Szymanski coming to you guys live with the Fordham preview. Big game night, folks. Senior night. Season's almost over. Last game of the year at the bank. And who would have guessed that George Mason Fordham would have top 4 implications after tonight? You heard me right, folks. It is top 4 implications after tonight after St. Louis lost to VCU, claiming the A10 crown, regular season crown for the Rams from VCU. Always never fun to see those guys get that win. Dayton also officially clinching their double bye game later than, of course, they wanted to by beating LaSalle today. So VCU and Dayton, their spots are set. Mason could have an effect, though, on this. A win tonight against the Rams, big deal. Would change a lot of things and could see the Patriots, if a couple of results go their way, still in the race for that top 4 spot, or at the very least makes a top 5, top 6 much more likely for the Patriots as we head into the final 2 games of the season. Of course, again, like I said, who would have expected this? This is a primo game to watch tonight, folks. Fordham coming in at 23 and 6, 11-5 in conference. Some would say, though, that's a little bit of a stricken record, though. Fordham had the weakest non-conference record in the entire country and did not play any of the other teams in the top 6, that being ourselves, Duquesne, SLU, Dayton, and VCU, more than once. All their double games are against teams below that. Teams like Rhode Island, UMass. Not UMass. Rhode Island. I think they got got Joe's in there twice. So yeah, not necessarily the toughest schedule, Davidson. So not necessarily the toughest schedule. 4 of the 6 teams they play, 4 of the 5 teams that they played are in the that play-in game. So this is a Fordham team that has looked really good at some points, but has sometimes struggled on the road against strong oppositions. You've seen big losses at Dayton. You've seen a loss at Rhode Island, losses at Richmond, a really bad loss at VCU, and a little bit of a struggle since that lost. Very narrow wins, not to be as expected of them coming into this game against Rhode Island and Loyola Chicago. But however, this, of course, is not a Fordham team that can be underestimated, folks. Darius Quisenberry, their guard, graduate senior, leads the way with 17 points a game, averaging 3.3 assists as well, only 1.7 turnovers. He shoots about 38% from the field and 84% from the line. But the big key to their 6, Khalid Moore, the big 6'7" wing transfer from Georgia Tech, the grad senior transfer, boosted his scoring from 5.2 points a game to 15 points a game for Fordham coming from Georgia Tech this year. 49% from the field and 34% from 3, along with 6.5 rebounds. Moore has been a huge reason as to why the Rams are in the place they are right now. Rounding out their starting 5, usually Antrell Charlton and Kyle Rose, and then usually one of either Rotislav Nowitzki or Abdu Simbala, and then usually Will Richardson, Elijah Gray, and Zach Riley round out their rotation. Angel Montas was hoped to be a key part of the rotation. However, that freshman forward has been dealing with injury all year and will not be playing. The key to this game, stop Darius Quisenberry. That's going to be the key to the game for your Patriots. If they can shut him down, this is going to be a good win. This is going to be an interesting win, though, as well. One of the best defensive teams for them in the conference. Hard to play against. They will play physical, they will play fast, and they will play the pressure. It's very interesting to see how your Patriots do going against that pressure. But for right now, boys, it's been unbelievable. What a run of games, folks. 4 games in a row since that loss at Duquesne, 5 of their last 7. I think the Patriots make it 5 in a row on senior night. Mason takes this one 71-65 tonight at Eagle Bank senior night. Be there. I want to hear your guys' predictions in the comments. What a run. Go green and gold and go George Mason. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. This has been the Onward Victory podcast with Joe Szymanski at By George Giant Killer.